Oh. 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 Hallo, hallo, hallo. Ihr Lieben. Und willkommen auf den PoorDeadMan Show. Ich bin PoorDeadMan und wir spielen today Project Zomboid. First stream of the week. Happy to be back. We're going to be entertaining you for the next 4 hours as we game, maybe together, because I will be playing multiplayer B42 today. If you want the details, it's pretty simple. You just got to use the exclamation B42 MP command in chat. How hard is that? That's not too. It'll tell you all you need to know if you want to play together. Okay? Kind of an informal thing, just having fun today. Testing out B42 a little bit more. There's been a lot of changes. Changes. So today, we're going to find out what some more of those changes are. We're going to game together. We're going to go fishing. One of my favorite new things in B42 is the fishing. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time. Now, I won't be doing my full show today. It's not going to be the full 7 or 8 hour show. I have something else that I have to do that's also important. So, forgive me. But I will be here for the next 4 hours. We'll be playing until midnight, I think, on the East Coast. I think that's the right time. We're going to have fun, basically. We're going to have fun. And I hope that you are here to sit back, relax, kick up your feet, and enjoy the show, meatbags. What could be more important? Did a coconut crab latch onto your nethers? Oh, Lord. No, Pinky needs help managing the air and the Skelebean, as she's come to be known. Those little rascals, she needs help managing them, basically. It's not easy to do it alone. And so she needs help, essentially. That's the long and short of it. Yeah, she needs the Lord of the Airs. Correct. You'd be surprised how chaotic things can get when they outnumber you. Things can get chaotic very quickly. So, yeah, that's basically what's going on. But I do have a full set of shows this week. I'll also be doing a half show tomorrow. But let's see, today is Sunday for you guys, Monday. So Tuesday, I will be back to my normal schedule. So you guys will have no problemo enjoying that. But yeah, so we're going to get right into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeliness is godliness, and you showed up right on time, which means it is up to me to welcome you. I begin, as always, with my trusted lieutenants, the men who keep my chat rooms clean and drama-free. Welcome back, Trundle1733. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back, Brick Fail. Hello, buddy. Hello. I know how you feel. That's how I was yesterday. I woke up early, and I worked on the show all morning for hours and hours and hours, did all my creativity, and then played soccer with the boy. We played soccer for about an hour and a half in the tropical heat, to the point where he was so tired he was asking me to go inside. He didn't want to play anymore. Let's go inside, he kept pointing. Inside, inside. I said, man, you gotta toughen up. You know, but yeah, he did need some water. But we're kicking the ball. You know, he's learning how to kick the ball. He likes to grab it with his hands. And I keep having to tell him, feet only, bud. Feet only. Feet only, bud. Feet only. So he's slowly getting it. But he's getting pretty good at kicking it. I'm trying to teach him. Because I've always loved soccer. So if I could get him into it. I mean, I don't like to watch sports, but I do like to participate in sports, if that makes any sense. I actually really can't stand watching sports. I can't stand it. I can't watch sports for even 5 seconds. I guess I can watch like MMA a little bit. I can watch like half of one match of MMA. And then I'm like, all right. I don't want to live vicariously through them. I want to do it myself. Let's go fight, or let's go sport. Let's go do something. For me personally, I have trouble watching things like that, you know? In fact, I would say like most entertainment I enjoy is skill-based stuff that's teaching me something. You know, I like to watch entertainment that's educating me on something so that now I know how to better do it myself, or it's a new hobby I can try or something like that. You know, or it's something that I already really enjoy doing, but I just don't have time for right now. Like, I love the outdoors. I love hiking and camping. Hunting is okay. Hunting can be fun, but really, like hiking and camping and outdoors type skills, I really enjoy that. And if I don't have the time to do that, then I guess I do enjoy. Ah! 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 I have no water. I'll pretend. How's that? Does that work? I'm drinking water. Did that work? I hope it did. I have no water. I'm fucked. I forgot to bring water down here with me into the studio. So, I hope that pretend water satisfied you, meatbags. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy outdoor stuff. I enjoy... Oh, by the way, this new account here is the real Pinky. The real Pinky. That is her. She's made her own account. She's made her own account. So now she's here. That is the real Pinkerton. That's true. Welcome, Pinky. Good to see you. Good to see you. 64 ounce. Yeah, I have one. I have like a huge water bottle. It's bigger than my big head. I just didn't fill it and bring it down here because I spent the morning working on some stuff for the show behind the scenes and getting this multiplayer thing working right. And so I just didn't, I didn't do it properly. That's okay. No big deal. I'll just dehydrate all day. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe that. I mean, it's only 4 hours. It's fine. So yeah, we're gonna play. Welcome back, Brickfail. Welcome back, Trundle. Welcome back. I am Pinky666. Good to see you, Pinky Dinky. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Karingar, who was here first today. He says, "Good afternoon, PDM and chat." Good afternoon, Karingar. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I just remade, we used to have a long time ago, we had an event host channel on Discord for the event host. And I know we haven't done that together in a long time, but anybody who's formerly had that role, I put them in there just so that we can still talk if we want to do anything like that in the future. So, by the way, Poison reached out to me. She said she's trying to reach you, and she asked me politely to pass that message along to you. What's up, Vagnarvik Gaming? Hello, Vagnarvik Gaming. Hello, Vagnarvik. Good to see you. Mikey Gage eating his dinner. Mikey, it just so happens to be that the timing of my shows and the timing of your dinner always align. Mikey, you eat dinner at the perfect time. You get to sit down with a big plate of grub and watch me. You lucky boy, you. Much love to you. Welcome back to Survive with KZ. Good to see you, KZ. Mithrin slumps into the chat and lurks in a corner. A corner, huh? A corner. Is it a corner macaroni? I wonder. Good to see you, Mithrin. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for being one of our top chatters, Mithrin. Appreciate that, bud. All the chatting we do together. Can we haze her like the other mods? She's got the sword because, you know, she's my producer, but it's well known that there are no lady mods in the Cult of the Dead. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. So it's fake. Okay? It's a real sword, but it's also fake. It's fake until she stabs you with it. Okay? It's fake until she stabs you with it. Sadly, I got a loving family, so we eat together. That's awesome, dude. I love that for you, Mikey. I love that for you. Tell your mother I said hello, okay? Just home from work, getting over the flu. Oh, I see. Gross, the flu. Gross. I played D&D yesterday, guys. We were supposed to play from 11 to 5, and then my group told me that they wouldn't be there till 1, which was great. And then they did get there at 1, and then we spent the first 3 hours bullshitting. So we only played for 2 hours. I was a little disappointed, I have to admit. I do love D&D, but actually I love tabletop. It was nice to chat though. We talked about all sorts of stuff because the group that I play with, it's me and one other guy are foreigners, and then the other 3 are Filipinos. So we just sat there and we talked politics and local politics, and we talked U.S. politics and history and AI and all sorts of yapparooskies, man. It was just we kind of went all over the place. This was the first time that this group had seen me since I started on the Ozembies, and they were like, "Whoa, you look much different." I was like, "Yes, thank you. So all of that is going well. Yeah, everyone in my life notices it pretty much right away. I'm down 15, the big 15 pounds. I got a wedding to go to at the end of this month. I'm supposed to be the best man. And yeah, I want to look good for it. That's not why I started the Ozembies, but it is contributing, I guess. It's motivating me. So, yeah. See, when I moved here, I truly was properly skeletal. But after eating all these delicious meals with Pinky and rice, and food is so affordable here. Like, I don't know how much eggs cost back in the States, but I get a dozen eggs here for just under 100 pesos, which is less than $2. So, I mean, and I love eggs. Now, the bacon is a little bit pricier here. It wasn't when I moved here, but the Chinese have taken control of the bacon market on our island. And so now bacon is a little pricey. But it don't matter anyway, because with the Ozembies, you pretty much never want to eat any food ever. So, like, I was talking to the D&D guys, for instance, and they were saying, like when we would play D&D, we would order a couple pizzas back in the day. I could eat a pizza and a half myself, bros. I mean, I could just woof it. I could woof it. If I was really hungry, a whole pizza, bro. For real. And now I can't even eat a slice and a half. before I'm like, oh no, I'm way too full. No more for me. So I'm feeling good actually. I feel great. I have lots of energy. I think changing this setup so that I can stand for the whole show is incredible. You know, it's really given me a lot more energy in my performance. As you see, even just sitting here talking to you, I'm bouncing around. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. And I'm really excited to get back into Zomboid today. So we're going to do some more of that. Welcome back to the one and the only, the Hidden Squiddy. Hello, Squiddy. Hello, hello. Hello, Squiddy. A voice like velvet, dripping with venom, whispers to you. Find a cow, punch her in the butt, and call her Susan. Totally random. Totally random. Remember cow tipping? That shit's not real. Just like quicksand. There was all these things they used to tell us. And it turns out that's all BS. What the hell? What the helly? I'm jealous I can't join the multiplayer. I'm chained in the radio. Mira! 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 Tomorrow, Sea of Thieves! You and me and Poison! Good to see you, Mira! I got a little gift for you guys. If somebody subs, I'll give you a gift. That's such a great redeem. Yo! Mira! Mira! She did it! Are you ready? Alright, now, I know what you're thinking. Thanks for the sub, hip hip hooray, and I still have that. When Grip Hit comes in here, we'll hit him with the thanks for the sub, hip hip hooray. But Mira, thank you very much. Yo, and Motzi, what the hell? All right, boys, here you go. You ready? You ready? Well, thank you very much for the subs, Mira and Motzi. Thank you both. Much love to you. Appreciate you very much. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who got the subs, by the way? I don't even know if it told me. Joker got one. Who got the other one? It didn't even tell me who got the other one. He's gonna show toes. How dare you? I'll show Pinky's toes, but she's not in her assigned spot. She's chained to the radiator. She's chained to the radiator, boys. Sorry you won't be able to join. Keep working on that tailbone of yours. The setting for the multiplayer server. The setting for the multiplayer server today is just multiplayer. I don't have a theme. This isn't a role play. It's just I want to test out multiplayer and I want to give you the chance to play with me if you want to. No obligation, of course. Yo, and another gifty, this time to Pinky, courtesy of the one and the only Karingar. Do you want one of these now? Mira says Sea of Thieves got spicier since the last we played. Is that true? Is that true? How did it get spicy? Thank you, Meatbag, so much for your support. Thank you, Karingar, for that gift sub. Pinky, welcome back to the ranks of my disciples of the dead. Hello, hello, hello. We got it for Pinky too. The classic sub banger. Yes, yes. I have more. I haven't finished editing the rest, but I have a lot more coming. Okay. This weekend was kind of crazy because one of my days was taken up by the D&D stuff. But I have even more to come. Speaking of coming and going, shall we play the one and the only video game? Shall we? All right. Logging in. Now, I did spawn in Riverside. If you want to spawn in Riverside with me, that would be nice, but no obligation. I just want to play. So, I just want to have a good time. I'm not doing any like role play or anything like that. I'm just still testing it out. Okay? Still testing it out. Thank you guys so much for your support already today. Already. We've tried a number of new things. We made some improvements to the camera. So we should notice less green screen BS. You'll also notice that my mic is floating now. Where's the arm? How come the arm isn't in the way of the show? Oh, meatbags. Oh, meatbags. So much, so much, so much. Always working to make things better. Uh-oh. My live has ended. Have I been banned on TikTok again? This time for what? What did I get banned on TikTok for this time? I see that my stream was brought down again. Oh, Lord. Again with the TikTok. Let's see what is it this time, chat? What do we think? It was something that I did in the first 15 minutes of the show, clearly. 18 minutes. I got 18 minutes in before TikTok bumped me. Wow. And they tell me this time what I did. Restrictions, history. No? It doesn't say I did anything wrong. Was it the hand gesture for the water? Oh, God. Oh, God, was it? Let's see. Error ending stream. Yeah, no shit. Let's see. Can we actually... I'm going to just try and go live again and see if it gives me an error. It didn't. Okay, maybe it was a technology issue. Maybe I didn't get banned. I'm just so used to getting banned over there now that when I see the stream go down, I just assume I'm banned. The guy who had your Eternal ticket is having a laugh. Oh, yeah, dude, because they closed my ticket. They closed my ticket. Did we post the server IP? Oh, no, we didn't. It's on Pine Hosting. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Maybe there's a way for me to look it up here on the game. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Brick. Appreciate that, boys and girls. I'm just double checking that there we go. All right, so the live stream got pulled down, but I don't understand why. Okay. Maybe it was my hand gesture. Welcome back, DK. Good to see you, bud. Let's, oh. Let me unmute the game. And here we go, meat bags. Here we go. Let's survive and thrive. Now, yeah, I did spawn in Riverside, but then I ran into the woods because I was being chased by zombies. I've already made my guy. You might recognize him, Jeremiah Carson. We previously played Jeremiah in B42. We previously played it. Played him. Alright, hold on. Is there any way for me to get rid of this thing down here in the bottom? Probably not, huh? I think H? No. The Rotund Hero returns. Yeah. Yeah, but it didn't actually put his traits in. Which I only have just discovered live right now. Now, if you've played this game a lot like me, you probably already know where I am in Riverside. Okay. Oh God! Oh God! There's a lag? There's a lag or something? Oh God! The pouch of D&D dice. I think I'm forced to grab that. That doesn't look like you at all. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's true. Is there a weapon in the back of this? Lead pipe, better than nothing. Safety goggles. Safety first, boys. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, we don't have our... We're missing a setting. Let's see. We're safe for the moment. User interface. Melee target outline is the one. Right into the action. Yeah. Yeah, why wait? Why wait? We'll put that on my left wrist. We'll wear this old dirty coat for body defense. I'm fine. More tools here. What do we have? A screwdriver? That's a perfect item to find. A wood saw. Interesting. Let's grab this stuff and put it in here. We'll bring the wood saw with us as well, just in case. It might be keen hearing. I didn't see the traits. My only traits, I'm an expert in stout. It ate my traits. It ate my traits, actually. I have a preset for all of my tunes, but it did not actually cooperate. I'm only just learning that. I thought I had many more traits than that. Alright, this has a key, surprisingly. But no gas. That's not so bad. We can get gas. That's not a problem. They're still beating on that door. A really good YouTube show you might enjoy is Space King. Space King? What is Space King about? Why do you think I would enjoy it? You might be right. I do enjoy... I'm just going to eat this high out of the trash. You don't mind, guys. dare. We gotta start somewhere. Wow. Short work of them, I say. I don't know, boys. I think I did pretty good. Zambies, welcome, 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 Wendy. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys something else happened this weekend, which was that we released the third and final trailer for the Dead Die Here Season 2. So, in time for Christmas, you guys are going to have Episode 1 of the Dead Die Here so that you can watch that and enjoy that. I think the next video that we release will be Pinky's been working on my Juliana playthrough in B42. So I think that's what you should expect next. But then after that, I think the next one on the chopping block there is Dead Die Here Season 2 Episode 1, which you guys are just going to love. You guys are going to love this. Pinky's put so much hard work into this. Reduce our boredom while we're in here, might as well. We're gonna cook this beef patty. I can't fast forward. Every time I try to fast forward and fail, you guys have to take a shot. It's a well-known fact. Jeremiah Carson. Jeremiah Carson. We're gonna keep using the pipe for now. Is this a private server or a public one? It's public if you ask my moderators to add you to the whitelist. And it just started. We're on the very first couple hours of the server. Nice bats! Nice bats! I gotta sit here and wait for my beef patty to cook, my poop from a butt. Let's see, do you have anything interesting? You had a key ring. For a house around here somewhere. And a black pen, we'll take that. Correction fluid. I remember that you could sniff this before, and then they were talking about removing that. Why? It doesn't even give a benefit. This is the community server? Yeah, this is, well, we have 2 servers. Both of them right now are going to be in a community server capacity, but I'll probably end up wiping this one so that we can start preparing it for Season 3 of the Dead Die Here, but I won't do that until January. So we got the rest of this month to play on this one before I wipe it. A couple weeks, like 4 weeks, 3 weeks. The other community server my boys are going to do something with, KZ and Brick and Trundle. I don't know what they're going to do with it because they didn't talk about it this weekend, but they'll figure it out what they want to do with that. Did I leave the oven on? I'm not gonna live here, but I don't want to burn down half the town either. Oh, hello. Nice. Yeah, I want PvP always on. It was supposed to be always on. I couldn't figure out some of the settings. Let me, let's see, listen only, no. Push to talk, thank you. Test. Test. What is my push to talk, I wonder? Signal from microphone. I know you have a signal from my... Check record device frequency. What? What are you on about? Enable VoIP. There we go. Test. That works. Test. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not giving up on Juliana, but Pinky was like, we should play multiplayer with everyone today. Which was a great idea. How many goddamn devices do you have? What the fuck? Oh, because my, I have a 2-rig setup for the stream, and so audio passes from one rig to the other rig through a series of tubes. And to make a long story short, what that allows me to do is I can hear it at one volume, you guys hear it at a different volume, and when it's recorded, I can exclude certain things or put them on specific tracks, right? So that, for instance, you know, we do the live show and we've got all the pop-ins and the sound effects and all that kind of stuff that occurs, but we don't want that to be on the actual footage because we want the footage itself to be something we could reuse in any capacity. And I've noticed that YouTube viewers don't like it. Like if they miss a live stream, but you cut together like a compilation of a live stream, they don't like that. They want something that feels like it was curated for them. Not all the time. Sometimes you can still get some pretty good traction, but these are just the little things I've learned from doing this for a long time. I do like this coat, but I don't like that it's got all those holes in it. Basically useless. Now there is a gas station up the road, but I don't have a container for water, much less gas. Oh, that's right, they can get stuck on fences now. They used to just path around the fence. Look, ask and ye shall receive, says the Lord. Ask and ye shall receive. See, this is why I'm a priest. That's because Jesus Christ, is it? Alright. Let's, 9mm rounds. Nice. M9 pistol. We love that. I'm gonna keep this potentially if anybody upsets me and I can PvP your little ass. In B42 you can mix liquids in any container. Yeah, that's true. That's very true what you said. I like to do it with bleach because you can use a little bit of bleach in a big bucket of water, and then you can use it to actually clean without having to use an entire bottle of bleach every time. Map of Riverside. Wow, what a good find. Oh, but it didn't actually read? Did I consume the map? I'm confused. Oh, there we go. Or you can poison a brother. Yeah, that's true. Supposedly they've made it where the game, it's more difficult to accidentally die from poisoning. I read that somewhere. I don't know if that's true. I could have sworn I had a pistol. I looted a pistol a minute ago. Oh, it's in my hand. That makes sense. We've got 3 bullets. That's just enough for me. Me and the neighbors. Well, welcome everybody. We're playing Project Zomboid B42 multiplayer today. We haven't encountered another player yet. This place might have an alarm. It did not. Did I drop my... What is going on with my pistol? see that? That's crazy. It was flashing. Don't flash your gun, son. Don't flash your gun. Yeah, it's really easy to die from poison in B41 if you're not paying attention. If you're not paying attention, you can die in B41 from poisoning in almost an instant. Which is such a pain in the rumpus. But, okay. Broken banjo neck, some shoes, a cigarillo. I didn't even mean...
Hey!
Oh, I fat fingered. I was looking at the chat. I was reading Mithrin's message. Mithrin says, the swords that smiths make in B42 are as good as the katana when I tried one, but it's just a ton of leveling to make it. Yeah. Everybody, no, it wasn't your fault. It was me. I looked away for just a split second, and Zomboid was Zomboid. You know the thing about the swords, they always want to be like, the weeaboos always want to be like, the Japanese sword was the ultimate in sword technology or some shit. And it's not that I'm saying it wasn't, but it, you know, it might have had like additional durability or something, but I'm not saying, I mean, I understand the difference between quality, like you got like Damascus steel, and that's obviously going to be better than like standard European steel in that era or whatever. I get it. I'm no fool. But they, you know, it can get a little, the fanboys get a little crazy about that stuff, I think, once in a while. Not that that's what we're talking about. I'm just random, so I just go on tangents. Yeah, don't feel targeted by the internet skeleton man, okay, chat? If I say something, it's not a personal attack. I fat fingered last night and died. Oops. Oh, damn, dude. That always gets me when I die to the fat fingering. When you die to the fat fingering, dude, that's a whole nother level. I can't wear rubber gloves in this game without feeling like I'm playing Space Station 13. The bacon grease. Boy's got a bunch of bacon grease on his computer. He's got a whole bunch of bacon grease on that there rig. What is he doing? What is he doing? Look, guys, I'm just carefully washing my rumpus before I go. $14 muffins. That's an unusual number of muffins. I feel like maybe if you've eaten 14 muffins, you might have a problem. Muffins. You ain't got no muffins? You gotta get in there and make some muffins, man. You gotta go make you some muffins. What's with this? What's with this muffinless energy? Somebody show this boy how to make a muffin. They're not hard, actually. Honestly, baked goods are not difficult to make. It just requires time. It just requires time. And, you know, measuring. you know? A lot of people skimp on the measuring. They want to do everything in like a weird by eye, you know? And if you're a real good cook, you can do that. But there's certain tricks you learn too, like for instance, when you're measuring flour, you have to scoop it out and then like sift it into a measuring cup. Otherwise, you're going to get compacted flour. You're going to get more flour in the dish than you thought you had. And that's how you make it like too doughy or whatever. Trust me, I've learned these things the hard way. I almost went to Le Cordon Bleu. I don't know what Le Cordon Bleu is. Is that a famous cooking place? I think there's probably an advantage to training with the greats. You know, there's probably some advantage to that, but is it necessary? No. No, I don't think so. You can, especially now with like YouTube, you can self-teach a lot. Yo, what's up, Austin? He says save data for the servers will be wiped each update. Is that a fact that you're telling me, or you're asking? I'm gonna be honest. If that's a fact, I had no idea. But I mean, it's whatever. It's the thing about, yeah, thank you, Pinky. The thing about the B42 that you have to remember, this is a testing environment. I wouldn't do anything in this environment that you're taking seriously. You know? Like if you're taking it seriously in this environment, I think you're making a mistake. This is for testing. This is for literally just for funsies. You know? That's why we're not going to do B42 for our multiplayer roleplay server, because it's not ready. Let's see here. Let's take some knowledge. And I'm going to place this here. That way I know exactly which one to return to. Yeah. Very slow to read. I never did get water, did I? It's even worse now. Alright. Let's take a little hike. There's still a Z in here somewhere. Ah, okay. My mistake. If the instructor doesn't like you, or if you don't pass inspection, they can send you home, but you still have to pay. Yeah, the education system is a little borked, man. I mean, unless you're disrupting the class, I don't see why the teacher should be able to, like, send you away. You know, even if you're bad, which, I mean, most students are going to be. I mean, if you just think about it, like, most people are below average at shit. And that's okay, by the way. It's okay to be below average. You know? I guess. But you gotta be patient with people who just don't know what the hell they're doing. You got to be patient with them. It's not worth it to mess with people. What mod makes me want to play again? Because I got bored playing TZ, says Suez. Yo, Suez, I don't think a mod is going to do it for you, man. I don't think the mod is going to reinvigorate your love for the game. If you've gotten bored with Zomboid, I think the problem is, now take this with a grain, you know, take this gently. We've just met. But the problem is you! No, but for real, it has to do with like the way you're approaching the game. You know? Are you approaching the game like a survival sim? Or are you approaching the game like they're trying to create a story? Because if you're approaching the game like a survival sim, you're going to get bored eventually because you're going to, especially if you're good, you're going to get to the point where you're surviving, you're thriving, you know? And then you're going to be like, oh, what do I do now? I've got food, I've got water, I've collected my loot, I've got a base. But if you approach the game a little bit more like, what is the story I'm trying to tell for this character? What's his story? It's hard to get bored then, you know? It's hard to get bored then. A season in Unstable with resets might be interesting. Time loop needs zombie apocalypse. You carry over all the info. People who died would come back. The end goal is to break the loop. Actually, that does sound pretty interesting. Yeah, I think there's a way to do B42 without, even in the Unstable. But me personally, I put so much effort into each season of Dead Die Here, the roleplay series that we do that's based around like Walking Dead or whatever, that it's hard for me to justify, you know, like what if it ends to a bug and I put in all this effort, not to mention money, not just the server costs, but the time, the editing, all the different things. Here we go. If I can get somewhere safe, I'll tell you a little something here. Suez. If I can get somewhere safe. I existed before that fucking video game, just so you know. I've been doing my thing for years before that video game. I'm still waiting for my royalty check in the mail, buddy. I do want to clean this gas station. Oh, they heard something. They started to group up over there. Have to split this little group up. We're gonna have to split this little group up. What's up, Flower Mouth? Welcome to the Cult of the Dead, baby. Do this, zombies! I don't want to do this! Yeah, I think the juice is worth the squeeze in B42 for single player stuff. Or just like casual stuff like this. Where it's just like we're just having fun. You know, like there's no real expectation of like a lengthy thing. It's just we're just having fun, you know. That's actually the biggest problem, right, with almost any game. It's very obvious with a game like Dead by Daylight, where people end up taking that game way too seriously, me included, by the way. I don't understand what you mean by drop downs. But I agree that the UI could use some work in this game. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. Rocco's menu does a lot of that really well. But, of course, you can't use mods right now in B42. Multiplayer. The right-click menu. Yeah, sometimes they get rid of stuff and you're like, what are they thinking? Right? Like, what are they thinking? Come on in. Come on in, I said. Yeah, they got rid of a bunch of the right-clicking stuff. That is true. Did you deactivate muscle strain? No. No, I did not. I'm on the base game. The changes that I made are, let's see. Let me see here. This little link will tell you all of the all of my settings. I didn't change muscle strain at all. Negative. I like the muscle strain mechanic. And everybody complains about it, but not me. You're never gonna hear me complain. You know, people, even people I respect are like, it slows down the game. I have to take a 20-minute rest break between each fight. And it's like, yeah, you're not a fucking superhero at level 1. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Anything, I honestly like things that slow down the game. Because I think the way that people get burnt out on games like this is because they do take it too fast. You know? They do take it too quickly. This is a game that rewards patience and being slow. Now, that being said, once you introduce other players in PvP, yeah, there are benefits to sometimes trying to be, you know, early bird catches the worm, so to speak, right? So if you're in a multiplayer environment where there might be PvP, yeah, sometimes it will pay to go quicker because you want to get the thing before others do. But if you're in single player, bro, this game is all about going as slow as possible. Are you still in the admin menu? No. This character doesn't have admin rights. No, but I can log into the admin account if we need me to do that. Let's see here. I'm just looking at my Discord stuff real quick. Yeah, I think everything's okay. Yeah, the muscle strain, man, is a good thing. The muscle strain is a good thing because for me, I think the muscle strain is a good thing, especially for PvP or multiplayer environments. And here's why I say that. It will just so happen, like, in real life, we send soldiers to do the fighting, right? We don't expect Carol from down the street to do the fighting. Yeah, this is multiplayer. Use the command in the title to get access if you want to play together. Welcome to the show. So we don't send Karen to do the fighting. We send, the soldiers, right? But a zombie apocalypse, the entire thematic function of it is that everybody now has to help. That's why Zomboid's gameplay loop is all about perfecting this crazy list of skills, right? Anybody could technically get to level 10 in every skill if they tried hard enough. Just like Karen, she might not be a soldier, but now she has to fight. So why I like Muscle Strain and why it relates to that concept is that in a multiplayer scenario where we know I'm a good fighter and these two are not, they're always going to send me in to do the fighting while they do the base momming stuff. And that's good to a degree. That's fun. That's fine. Okay. But it makes the game easier by having multiple people, when in reality, a survival scenario is more difficult if you have more people. Because not everybody is going to pull their weight, And I feel like the muscle strain in multiplayer especially adds that filter back, where it's like, okay, well, our soldiers have to rest. Karen, get up there and start fighting. We have no choice. But that really wasn't something you had to deal with in B41. You could just get your best guns on the job, So that's my honest thoughts on this topic. Now you know. Now you know. Each new person is another mouth to feed. Precisely. And not all of them are going to be good at helping get food, Oh. Did that fill up right away? There's no way that filled up in an instant. God, that's loud. Yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know what I'll spend points on and what trait I'll choose. I went veteran, but I don't know what to put in negative traits. B42 is a tough one on this topic because I've played a bunch of it, but I haven't yet perfected the... What the fuck? I haven't yet perfected the trait selection. In B41, I got to the point where I knew the perfect traits to use as a character. And every time. I called it my superhero build, because with that build, I could only die in PvP. That would be it. That would be all of it. But actually, it wasn't a great build for PvP because obviously you don't want to bring a knife to a gunfight. The best builds for PvP are characters like Veteran or Cop, who can focus entirely on gunplay. Because in PvP, the goal of PvP is you need to get your weapon, your gun skill, your aiming up to 7 as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. That's the goal in this game if you're gonna focus on PvP. How do I get my gun skill to 7 before any other player can get their gun skill to 7? Because if you can get your gun skill, your aiming to 7, and you have a gun, of course, even a shitty one, you'll dominate. You'll dominate in PvP. I mean, there's an entire guide on how to PvP in this game. I can't walk you through it in the course of the live show, but that's basically the idea. Veteran starts with -8, and Brave +4 has the exact same effect. Does it have the exact same effect? Really? I thought a Veteran cannot panic as a result of combat. But with Brave, it reduces your the panic that you receive by an amount. But you could still become panicked. I'd have to test that. I don't know if I believe that, Galahad, with all due respect. With all due respect. Alright, that little guy over there. We'll deal with him in a moment. Nice. And stay out! Alright. Didn't I grab a bottle of water? I did, but it needs to be in my main inventory for my guy to auto-drink it. And on the current build, yes, I'm about 3k kills in multiplayer, and I didn't panic once. Wow, okay, so you have tested it. Yeah, then that's an unintended bug, I think. I don't think the devs intended that. So what's up, Canix? Good to see you, meatbag. Hello? Hold on, there's something we need to change. We're on fucking European time. And ain't nobody got time for that silliness. Sorry to my Euro bros. But, that's not how time works. That's crazy that Brave is broken in that way, because you're right. It's not supposed to be. Very obviously, it's not supposed to be. Ick and Windy says he still gets panicked with Brave. Claustrophobia is broken too. It kicks in cars. But I've sat in teeny tiny rooms with no issue whatsoever. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they got some hard work to do, clearly. They got some more hard work to do, right, boys? Oh my god. Started to the max here. I keep forgetting I'm on a server, so I need to lock my shit every time I leave it. Beautiful, oh beautiful. We're taking the step van. We're going now to a spot where we'll survive again. Oh, little stutter there. I had claustrophobia as Nathan in Season 2. But I chose it because I wanted it to be like he was suffering shell shock because of the FBI raid. America, America. Okay, do I like the hard hat more than the captain's hat? I mean, I guess. But the captain's hat is so damn stylish, and we've always talked about this. Style comes first. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, pull that bad boy up. The antler headdress is kind of cool. Oh, I think that's from a mod. Just don't get bit and you can wear whatever you want. Yeah, that's true. Those are facts. It was in hat options. Oh, okay. Then I just misunderstood. Johnny Sack. Box of nails. Lead pipe. Hatchet, welder's mask, rubber hose. That's all coming with us. Hey, Hearth and Harmony. How was poker this weekend? Did you have fun? Who won? Did you win? I'm sorry I couldn't make it, guys. I had other obligations this month. I have to take a brick. I gotta take a brick. My most loyal boy. Where is he? He's gonna go right here on the front right seat. There he is. I got him a special seat. He's riding shotgun with me. Alright, let's see. Can we get in here? Let's see, an annotated map? I did not. Trundle filled your role. What was my role? Now I want to know. Where on earth could that be? That looks like Louisville. And it's Louisville. No, it's not. It's not Louisville. Okay, we'll take that. Lunchbox. Battery, adhesives. Causing chaos at the table. Yeah, that is me. That's true. I do that. I'm known for my doo-doo. Well-known fact. I'm actually going to keep the lunchbox with me. So what's your list to do? My doo-doo list? Well, we just started, so I'm in my first 24 hours as this character, so we're still in the emergency survival mentality. I'm still just grabbing what I think would be useful over the first couple of days, and I'm trying to find out where to establish myself. I have an idea for where I think I want to go. Look how dim the lights are, man. I think just in real life you feel like maybe you can see more. Alright. That guy has a backpack. America! America! Wouldn't you like to know, Paperboy? Male satchel. What about a female satchel? Oh, what do I gotta run around with a male satchel? The Dark Wallow Guest House. Why does it do that? Hello? Okay. TV player and a bath towel. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh, I'm loving the multiplayer. I've only done a little bit of it with KZ, although today's server is open to the viewers. So maybe we'll get some more multiplayer today. With friends, we'll see. Now we gotta get Hearth and Harmony into this game, guys. We gotta teach her how to survive the zombie apocalypse. Can she do it? Will she do it? I bet she would. She took a risk and played Stellaris with us and had a great time. But this game is a little particular, that's true. Can I not? Do I have to drink it? Okay. Put me in a room full of books. That's how Mithrin plays the game. Every time I play multiplayer with Mithrin, he spends the first 5 hours reading books. He finds whatever little library we've set up, and then he just reads. What the man does. Speaking of books, we just found a bunch. And a mailbag. Whichever one of you is an admin, I just heard your footsteps all over me. The ladies' table. Damn, now we even got a ladies' table, boys. Look at that. God, it's so damn dark. I know what you're thinking. Why are you traveling at a high speed in the darkness? I'm an admin and I'm nowhere near you. Okay, well, I just thought it was a bug. It's 1:30 a.m. and we're driving on the highway. Where are we going? We don't know. I think we're going over to Brandenburg because it's interesting. I think that car was flipped. I think I flipped it. Ma'am, did I kill you? So sorry. Oopsie poopsie. I'm gonna alright, here, let's open the window. Ugh! The hell was that? Was that? Yo, what's up, Astral? Good to see you, bud. Damn, I haven't watched your live since 2024. Meatbag. You're late. You're late. I don't know why my, the TikTok messages aren't showing up in my little chat room here. Hold on. Let me reconnect to the TikTok. Hello, China. Can I please have access to my chat room? Hello, China. Now everyone in China knows you're here. Alright, let's see if that works now. There's no point in keeping it up over there because I can't read two different windows for chat like that. Oh! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. We're driving inside the Pitch black darkness. I would never advise this, by the way. If this was a training day, this would be a lesson on what shit not to do. Ha 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 ha. I went way the wrong way. I mean, I guess technically this could have led me to a place to survive. Oh, you're way far away. Well, I'm in a car. You can't get a car in your first day? What are you guys? What are you, noobs? I'm exploring. I think sleep is off because my guy should absolutely be tired by now. Sleep is off by default. Yeah, that's probably okay. Oh. Is this a survivor house? I've never seen that type of curtain on a house that wasn't a survivor house. Let me into the bar. It's very dangerous to be in here without any light. There's burnt fries under the counter. Psst. Fuck that. Yeah, some of these boys, they crazy, man. They really legitimately nuts. They know how to play. I always get my butt kicked in poker. I win once every couple years. All right, boys. We already got that long blunt. Don't you try me, I got a shovel. I'm gonna home alone your ass. Vehicle key. In the darkness, in the darkness. If I loaded in, where would I spawn? You would get your choice of spawning at one of several places on the map. I spawned in Riverside, but I'm not at Riverside at the moment. I've already left to go explore a little bit. So, you would spawn in Riverside. And the settings are default apocalypse, so that it's not like insane zombies or something like that. Oh, my darling. What do you think, guys? Should I live in this shithole? Does this become my new base? It's like a meal's ready to eat, dude. Base ready to base. You never know. No, this actually, if I think I know where I am, this little neighborhood here does have one good house. That's a medical truck. We're gonna have to loot that. Oh! 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 Hiya! Hiya! Got him! From a bag. That is the kicker, boys and girls. That is the kicker. We now have most, if not all, of the medical supplies that we need to survive the jump. I heard you. Where are you? What was that? You guys heard that, right? I swear that my admins are messing with me. They're playing pranks on me. They got to be. No, it's probably just the game. Still has phantoms in the machine, you know? There's always phantoms in the machine. I knew I heard a bastard. Alright, I'm a little confused. Because I thought this was the abandoned neighborhood. And it clearly is. But it might not be the one that I thought it was. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the intersection and take a look at the old mappy poo. It might still be this one. This is not the abandoned neighborhood that I thought it was, though. Let's just keep driving. Let's keep exploring. I don't know this part of the map very well at all, I think, because we're getting close to, Oh. Oh. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? I think it is what I think it is. Come on. What's up, Venom Symbiote? Welcome to the Cult of the Dead. Thanks for hitting that follow button. Great to have you here on WeChat, or whatever the name of this app is. The new Resident Evil, Leon Kennedy, is back. Oh? I've only played Resident Evil Village. Alright, let's pull the truck up. Is Raccoon City? Is Raccoon City? I'm not exactly sure what that statement is intended to mean, buddy. But I will tell you this. I am not in Raccoon City. I am in Zomboid. Yeah, this is barricaded, probably for no good reason. We're just gonna go right on in. Jesus. You are groaning and moaning, baby. Where did you even come from in the darkness here? Chocolate and candy. Look, guys, already we've got our long blunt up to 2. That's the power of war. You hear me? War! What is it good for? door, raising all your skill points. Woo! I can unlock the door. That's nice. What kind of candy are we talking? I tell you what candy I miss. Candy corn. Wait, it's broken on both sides? It's barricaded all over the spot, dude. Damn. Okay. Give me one of these. No. Equip it in both hands. Man. Man. That's a good point. I'm not getting muscle strain. I wonder why. Canadian chocolate caramel. Some white gum. Technically they're British, but I got them in Canada. Oh. Yo, caramel, those little caramel squares are so delicious. Remember those little caramel squares? You could always buy them at the gas station. It's on, but the settings for this version of B42 are different from the single player B42. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. There's also a lot less zombies. Okay. Is this even working? I'm gonna be here all day. Can't I just run the car into the wall and crash through the brick at top speed? Hello, internet. Hello, internet. I don't understand. I'm able to connect to the internet, but I'm not broadcasting. Are we live on reconnection successful? Okay, it's back. What the hell is going on? Come on now. Cooperate here. We seem to be live still across the various platforms, just not Twitch. Twitch, you're always giving me trouble, Twitch. Twitch. Why? Why, Twitch? Here we go. You might have to refresh. Sorry about that. Looks like Twitch got upsetty with my internet connection or something. But I was still live on all my other platforms, so who knows what that was about. Welcome back, Tater. Merry Christmas to you. So this is Christmas. I didn't even realize we have no gas. And a happy new year. Marty Christman to you, chat. Marty Christman. Yes, you might have to refresh your page in order to see me. Sorry about that. If you're on the purple site. The fog, dude. The fog. Sometimes this game. Give me a break, game. What the hell? Okay, it's hitting me with fog. It's hitting me with darkness. The darkness. Ugh. Don't worry about that. I was looking at my menu. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I can't drive perfect all the time. I live in Asia. Everyone knows Asian drivers like us. Out of the way. Oh, this is the gas station. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Okay, we can do this. Are you ready? This is how. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love the new sheriff car. Do I put the version on Legacy B42? I'll show you the minute I can get to a safe spot. It's called like Unstable, I think. I'll show you, hold on. I'm going back to my apartment. Back to my apartment. Hello? Did someone loot my apartment? What happened to my mattress? My apartment! Oh my God! Or was I over there? Yo, what's good, Matt? What's up, dude? That's locked. Hold on, let me get in my car before I show you this. So if you're trying to do the unstable version under properties on Steam, under betas, it says unstable. Unstable backup first, right here. Unstable. Unstable backup first is the current name of the version. I'm really concerned someone has stolen my mattresses out of my apartment here. Nope, I was on the wrong place. Welcome to Pile of Crave. Welcome. Pile of Crate. You're with the Cook Show! Yay! We were in time for the Cook Show chat. You know how much I love the Cook Show. Pretty sure the TV is bugged. Yeah, I think you don't get XP. Well, I'm getting something. No, not from this. Not from this, I'm not. What's up, Matt? Have you played B42 yet? Your boredom is going down, that's it. Well, I feel good about it at least. I feel good about my boredom going down. Bum 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 bum. Ba-na-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, I'm hearing the thump thump. I know how much you boys love my apartment. Alright, now we really do need to get over there and engage in fighting, because we want to control that gas station a little bit. Lock her up! I'm just gonna get some water. There might be some food in here as well.